Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Landon. Landon is from China, but he lives in Philadelphia in the USA. So let's see what Landon has to say. Enjoy the interview.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hello Landon, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm very well. Thanks so much for taking the time for the interview today. Thank you.
No worries, absolutely.
So tell me, how's your day been so far?
It's all right. I think I just got out of bed like 30 minutes ago and I had breakfast, or more like brunch, but I'm doing pretty well right now.
So tell me, where are you from, Landon?
I'm from China, actually.
Oh wow, and you're based in China now?
No, so like I'm from China, but I study in America.
Where about in America do you study?
So I go to UWT in Washington State, but right now I'm in Philadelphia because I didn't like Washington State that much. So like I just moved to Philadelphia.
And how long have you been living in Philadelphia for?
For like briefly 4 months.
Oh, so it's kind of new there.
Yes, I'm a newbie here.
And are you enjoying so far? It's good to be there?
Yes, it's a pretty cool city and it's very diverse here. Everything like it's like walkable, distant. So I like that.
I see. Landon, and what are you studying at the moment?
Computer science, like every other Asian does.
Tell me what you like the most about your course.
I think I like math because I'm very good at it. I haven't started my coding classes yet, but I think I'm starting my coding classes next fall semester, which is like in a month.
I see. And how long have you been in the US for so far?
So actually, this is still my first year. So 6 days later is going to be my 1 year universe here.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
And where is about in China you come from?
Hunan, where's the communism from? That's what I tell people.
I see. And since you left China, have you ever got back or not yet?
Probably in the future, I would like to visit my family, but I couldn't picture myself living in China like in the future.
I see. And all your family are back in China. You're the only one there.
Yes.
Adventurous.
Yeah.
By the way, am I saying your name right, Landon?
Yes, Landon, yes.
Amazing. Okay, Landon, before we start our journey within the Magic Box, would you like to tell me something interesting about yourself?
Yeah, of course. I think I like party a lot, that's for sure. Yeah, it's like a typical college student here. Pretty much that's it. I don't know, like I have like fascinating, interesting things to share about it. But 2 weeks ago, my best friend, he visited me from UK. So we had a great time. We went to New York, we went to DC, and I went to Charlie XCX's concert, which is absolutely epic. I love her so much.
Wow.
Yes, that was in DC. And then my best friend, he just left like 2 days ago, and he went back to UK because he has to start this new job or something. So I'm quite sad about it because I haven't seen my best friend for like a year, and he's only visiting for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So like I was trying to make the best of it. Like I was trying to just make it worth it, absolutely worth it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Have you been in the UK before?
Never.
Now your friend is from here, so it's easy for you now in the future.
Yes, you live in London, right?
Yes, I'm based in London. I've been here for the last 18 years now. Long
18
time.
years? Oh my God. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm like, I was 2 years old when you moved to London. Oh my God.
My God, you made me feel so old right now.
Oh my, I don't mean that, but like 18 years it's basically a lifetime for me. Like it's very long.
Amazing. Landon, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views?
Yes.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So this is my best friend. fun questions. I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to move a little bit before the first question. Let's do it. Okay, Landon, before we start the game, through the journey, if there is a question that you don't want to talk about for some reason, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay? It's all very friendly.
Gotcha.
First question for you is, what bores you?
What bores me? People mostly, like boring people. They definitely like makes me feel boring, like very boring.
When I was checking your profile, I could see that you're very outgoing. You're always like out with friends, partying. Did you always have this mindset, this way of approaching life?
Not certainly. I mean, like sometimes I prefer to just be myself. But like if I'm out with my friends, I make sure that they're like my legit friends. Like they have to be my best friends, or I have to know them for a very, very long time. But like I don't just hang out with like normal friend that I just met at a party maybe like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, because that makes me feel uncomfortable just like to hang out with them, because I like to show my friends the truth about me, or like the real me, so I don't have to fake it, you know.
I see. Cool. I think friends, we don't choose friends. They come naturally, and the connection is there. That's it. That's what happened.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like hanging with my best friends, because they know who I am.
Very good. Next question. Next question for you is, what is your morning ritual, if you have any?
I think like my morning routine, you mean?
Yeah.
So like I think I get up around like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, which is I normally tend to sleep late. So I just get up, watch some TV shows, and just like be on my phone and have breakfast. I normally skip breakfast, so like it's more like brunch. So after that, I just go to the gym or something. Yeah.
Saying that, do you consider yourself to be more of a day person or night person?
Oh, definitely night person.
For you to be good, like, okay, usually what time more or less you go to bed, and for you to be like, okay, I slept well, what time is the best time for you to wake up?
I think the best time for me to wake up functionally, like definitely going to be 10 a.m. But when I go to sleep around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, like in the night.
It's not too late. It's okay this time.
Yeah.
Next question. Before the next question, Landon, 1 year ago, more or less, when you arrived in the US, yeah, for you, what was the most challenging part for you to adapt yourself to the country? And also, what do you like the most of being there?
I think the most challenging thing for me was trying to adapt myself here. It was definitely culture and the food, because Chinese people and the Americans are very different. And especially the food, the dishes here is completely different. So I was having a hard time to eat. So I think the first month when I arrived in America, I lost like nearly 15 pounds.
Oh.
Yes. So that was the hardest thing I can ever do, because my parents, they own a restaurant in China. So like I'm very picky when it comes to food. So yeah. But I also enjoy my time in America, because like I can be kind of free, because my parents, they're like traditional Chinese parents, so they're quite controlling. So when I arrived to America, I feel like, thank God I can breathe, and I can breathe again.
And do you have siblings as well?
Yes, I have a little brother, and he's like 13 years old right now.
I see. And do you think he's gonna follow your path, going to America as well?
It actually depends on him. Like I don't know yet, because he's still a brat, like a teenager typical. But like if he chooses to come to America, I'm like 100% fully like support him.
I see. And when you had the idea to move to America, did your parents support you? Like they encouraged you to do it?
But my mom, she told me that if you want to do it, then you should do it. But like, please be careful, and please call us like every 3 days, once a while, stuff like that. Keep in touch. So like, I do that a lot.
Oh, amazing! Very good kids.
Yeah.
All right. Next question for you is: what is something not many people know about you?
Um, Probably I'm very good at studying at my school. I think a lot of Chinese international students in America, they think my English speaking is impeccable. So pretty much that's it, I think.
Yes, absolutely. I'm talking to you right now, and you really got very good English. And
Thank you.
how old were you when you started studying English?
Probably when I was like 16, so like 4 years ago.
Oh, wow. And since then, you just, my goodness, amazing. Just 4 years and you already speak this way. Wow.
Yeah, I study very hard to get rid of my Chinese accent because I used to have a very thick Chinese accent. But I learn I basically just learn from TV shows, like American TV show or British TV shows to like try to get rid of it, and I try to make my pronunciations correctly.
I see. And as you said at the beginning of the interview, that the most difficult part was about find good food, something that you appreciate. Do you think in Philadelphia you can find good Chinese restaurants or some food that you enjoy?
Oh, definitely. So I used to live in Washington State, and the Chinatown in Seattle is absolutely bad. It's like completely Americanized. Like the food they were making just trying to appeal to Americans, so they add a lot of sugar or ketchup, stuff like that, and I absolutely do not like it. But like I think in Chinatown in Philadelphia, the Chinatown here is way more authentic compared to the Seattle one. So like they do a lot of authentic dim sum here. But like there's also like restaurants like they try to appeal to Americans here. But like there's also like other restaurants they make authentic stuff to Chinese people. So like yes, that's for sure.
Amazing. Next question, let's do it. Next question, Landon. What is the most beautiful thing someone has ever said to you?
I think they told me I'm sweet. I think that's definitely one of the most beautiful thing people ever said to me, because in China people don't say stuff like that just to random people. Like we're not very good at expressing our feelings. But like since I moved to America, people tell me like, oh my God, you're super sweet. I was like, thank you. That's actually like pretty sweet of you too.
Interesting, very interesting saying that. So in your opinion, back in China or the Chinese culture, how people they express themselves, for example, if they find you sweet or lovely or something that's nice, there's a way, or they literally don't say anything, you just, is the way things are over there, in your opinion?
I think Chinese people they're terrible at expressing their feelings. I think the people over there they tend to do more like action way to expressing their feelings instead of like say it to you. Like they will be like they want to say, oh my God, you're super sweet, you're super lovely. They won't say that. They probably will trying to act nice to you, but pretty much that's it.
I see. Interesting. Ready for another one?
Yes.
Let's do it. Okay, next question for you is, what's the best advice have you ever received?
Advice, I think choose computer science as my major because it's a good major. Because I actually was going to do psychology, but people told me that psychology, this major, is not going to get you any job if you're only going to do a undergrad. But so like I took other people's advice. I chose computer science as my major.
But I'm sure, Landa, you're so young, for sure, when you graduate from the school, you always can do a psychologist as well. Do you know what I mean? I think you always can combine both, you know what I mean? You usually can, it's too young, my goodness, you're so young still, for sure, you're gonna still find a way to, you know what I mean, to follow maybe your gift or something that you want to do. Saying that, computer science, what do you like the most about the course, and what's the most challenging part in your opinion?
The most challenging part is also definitely math and the physics, because this whole major like includes a lot of math, I'm very good at math, but like sometimes like math just frustrates me so easy. Like the interesting course because I haven't taken any coding classes yet. But so far I took English classes and like sociology classes like that. So far I enjoyed those classes a lot.
See, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Next question. All right, next question is, do you know anyone who is living their life to the fullest?
I think I'm gonna say this weird. Probably my ex-boyfriend. I think he's living his best life because he got his dream job in China. And he's from UK. He always want to be this international teacher. Like he want to be like in this international school in China, like one of the most famous school in China. So I think he got a job last year, and even though he's like super busy, but like I think he's living his best life. He told me that he loved it.
I see. As you mentioned about having a boyfriend, so I believe you're gay, yes?
Yes.
Are you okay to talk about? Are you out?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you okay to talk about it? Are you out? Are you?
Yeah. I'm out to my parents, so like I'm pretty sure everyone knows me as a homo, so I don't care.
I see. All right. So, in your opinion, growing up a gay boy in China, I'm sure, I don't know if it was challenging or if it was difficult. What is your opinion about growing up gay in China, if you can share?
I think people will look at you differently. I didn't came out till I told my parents that I want to come to America study, and that's one of the main reason that I came to America to study, because like the policy in China against gay people is just absolutely brutal, and that's why I said at the beginning I couldn't picture myself living in China in the future because I don't want to live there. And like, of course, I also got pressures from family, from relatives, from friends, because they always want you to like get married with a woman, have a kids, make money, stuff like that, yada yada yada. But like, I want to go outside. I want to go see the world. I don't want to just inherit my parents' restaurant, stuff like that. I want to go outside, see the world, to live in my own life, even though I know that my life is going to be very challenging since I'm living in a different country. But like, I think I'm definitely willing to take the risk.
Absolutely. And do you remember when you realized that you were gay? There was a moment, or it came naturally when you started growing up, saying, okay, I can see that I'm a gay guy?
I think when I realized I was gay, I was like 13 years old or 14 years old, because like I have a lot of classmates in junior high school, so we just always like messing around. And sometimes I realize, shit, I don't like girls at all. I feel like I like guys. I like boys.
Yes, I think all of us during that time, 13, 12, when you start to know yourself better, when you start having feeling, emotions, the puberty, that's when you realize that it's something different with you, let's say.
Exactly, because my friends, they always want to talk about girls, like their boobs. Oh my God, their boobs are getting bigger, stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not interested at all. Then like, I kind of just want to talk about boys, stuff like that. Then I kind of start realize that I'm not straight. I'm kind of like, I'm something else, because I didn't know that like there's like gays, this term to like exist. So I always thought, like what's wrong with me? Then when I turned like 15, 16, I kind of realized that actually the world is bigger than we thought.
Amazing. Very good. I'm glad to hear that you are following your path. You are, challenging yourself. You are being adventurous and looking for happiness, even though it's far away from your country. I think that's what matters in life, for you to follow your intuition, follow your desires, and try to be happy and follow for your happiness. That's what matters.
Yeah, thank you.
Next one, let's do it. Before the next question, let's say I'm coming to China for the very first time. What would be your advice? What should I see, or what should I go the first? What is the main postcard of China in your opinion?
I think the first city you should visit when you go to China is definitely going to be Shanghai, because in my opinion, or I heard other like British friends or American friends, they told me that their parents think that China is still like is a rural place. You know, China is middle of the nowhere, but like sure, China has part of that is awful. It's kind of, but like China is also has like some great places to visit. I don't like the policy. I don't like the government there at all. But like, I think China, like relatively speaking, is a very beautiful country, because in the end of the day, it's still my home. So I think it's pretty. So I think you should definitely go visit Shanghai. I don't know if have you heard of Shanghai before?
Yes, Shanghai. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, Shanghai is absolutely amazing. It's like it's pretty and it's very futuristic. And the second city that I strongly recommend you to go is where I came from, Changsha. It's in Hunan province. So like Shanghai is more like international city. So like they have a lot of food for expats over there. But like if you go to Hunan, Changsha, they have the local Chinese food. So like if you like Chinese food, if you want to try like something completely different compared to your culture food, stuff like that, you should definitely go to Changsha. Like you can learn other cultures, you know, like the differences between your own cultures. Also, I don't know if you like spicy or not, but if you like spicy food, you should definitely go to Changsha.
I love Chinese food, but I'm not a big fan of very spicy. I'm not a big fan.
It's okay. You can tell them that put less spicy in there. You'll be fine.
Saying that for this year that you've been living away from your country, do you think there is any misconception that people has from China or for Chinese people? There is something that they misunderstand, or there's something that gets right, something that their opinion about Chinese or China is right, in your opinion?
That's a tricky question actually. So like I think since like China and Taiwan they started this whole situation, I don't know if you follow or not.
Right.
Right. So like recently, China is trying to attack Taiwan. Of course, you know China is being China. But like the most ridiculous questions or the most annoying thing I found out here is in America. Like when people find out you're from China, so they were starting to ask you about questions about like China and Taiwan or Hong Kong, like stuff like that. But like I'm only 20 years old. I'm a college student. I couldn't give a list about like any of those situations. So like I don't want to talk about it. I don't know anything about it. Leave me alone. But like people like when they find out I'm Chinese, they would be like aggressively ask me like stuff like this. So like I found out that's really annoying. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
I see. All right. Next question for you is, what is the most romantic thing someone has ever done for you?
I was seeing someone in Washington State, and he took me to this very lovely, beautiful Germany town up in Washington State. It's called Leavenworth. It's absolutely amazing, and I didn't know that. Like we stayed a night over there, and he paid over $500 for the hotel, and
Wow.
he didn't even tell me that. I thought it's going to be like very cheap, you know, Airbnb stuff like that. But like when I checked the bill, I was like, this hotel one night cost over $500, and then he put like chocolate on the bed, and then he put like champagne on the bed as well. You know, like I think that was romantic as, and like because the place we live is like 4 hours away by driving distance to the place we're going to, and it was snowing. It's like massive snow, so like he drove like over 4 hours in the snow, horrible weather, to the place we were visiting. So I think that was the most romantic like thing like people have ever done to me. I was like literally going to cry.
Oh, that's very sweet. My goodness, that's a very good gesture to do someone for someone. That's amazing.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it was just absolutely like romantic. Yeah.
Amazing, very good. Next one, let's do it. All right, next question for you is, who in your family you would trade place with if you could, and why?
Can you repeat that question again?
And if you could be in somebody's place in your family just for 24 hours, just to change, you know what I mean, be somebody's place, just to know how they live or for something, who that would be and why?
I think that's definitely going to be with my mom because she's lovely and she doesn't know what I do, what I say in the house. But like, because like sometimes I don't like people, so like if I want to stay at my friend's place or my relative's place or my cousin's place, whatever, I have to be like careful what I say, you know, what I do. I couldn't, because like when I sleep, like when I just at home be myself, I sometimes I just want to sing, dancing, you know, being crazy, just listen to music, stuff like that. But like if I'm staying at someone else's place, I couldn't do that at all. So like if I want to do that, I would definitely choose to stay with my mom or just my father. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Saying that, what's the biggest similarity between you and your mom, and what's the biggest difference?
I think my mom and I were very alike. The big difference is I think she has a shitty temper, but she never throw her shitty temper at me. She throw that temper to my father, which is, you know, not a big fan of my dad, but like, I don't care.
And what's the biggest similarity?
I actually don't know that.
All right, not a problem.
Yeah.
I have 3 questions left for you. Let's do it, Landon. Before the next one, is Landon a very common name in China?
Absolutely not. So like, because because I'm from Changsha, but I used to live in Shenzhen. The city is also quite international, like near to Hong Kong. So there's a lot of expats over there. Like of course, as you can tell, like Landon is not my actual name. My actual name is like it's in Chinese, you know, like it's a different way like to pronounce it. But when I decided I want to learn other cultures, you know, like English stuff like that, I have to choose a English name to make myself trying to fit in the culture. And since the city already have a lot of expats over there, like their name is constantly David, you know, Ethan or Jack or yada yada yada, James, you know, typical, you know, Western name. And I don't want to be the 3rd David or the 10th James, you know, because I know a lot of James in China already. So I just chose Landon as my name because I like to hang with people in China, you know, especially in that city. So I chose Landon as my name because like I literally don't know any Landon over there. And I talked to a lot of my friends like, hey, like, have you like ever heard of anyone called themselves Landon in the city? And they say no. So like I just go with Landon as my name because it's easier, you know, it's like recognizable. When people talk about me or I want to talk to people, then like if my name got brought up, I can immediately find out.
Amazing, very good choice. I think it's beautiful, Landon, very beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, next question for you is, what makes you the happiest?
Definitely making food. Yeah, because like my parents, they own a restaurant in China, and so they taught me how to make food since I was a kid. So like when I feel sad or stressed or happy, I just want to cook a big, you know, portion of traditional Chinese food. So I can just eat it, just sit there drinking soda, watching TV shows, you know, like just chill by myself, vibing.
Right, the first time when I come to Philadelphia, I would like to try your Chinese food. It sounds very
sure. For sure. I'm definitely going to cook you like authentic stuff.
Oh my God, can't wait already. Deal, you see it's recording?
Yes.
2 questions left. Let's do it. Next question is, what is your funniest memory of your time at school?
Funniest. Let me see. Because I like to see people make fun of themselves or like something like it's awful to say, but like something like sometimes when you see people like fall down or like like stuff like that. So I remember there's one time my friend in China, like we were just riding bicycle after school. So he was blowing whistle to me because I was too slow riding bicycle. And he turned his head around to me. But like he didn't see there's a pot next to him. So he fell down in there and there's like a lot of water in there and like, a lot of dirt. And then when he got up from the pot, he looked ridiculous. So I was just laughing nonstop. And I used my phone to take pictures, and that's what you get for laughing at me.
That's funny. But for the last one.
Yes.
Last question, let's do it. Okay, Landon, but before the last question, people watch the interview. Would you like to start a course in computer science? Yeah. What would be your best piece of advice for those people?
I think a lot of people might think calculus is very tricky to get a good grade or pass this course, because get into computer science class, at least what I know in America, you have to take a lot of calculus classes. I'm taking at least like 3 or 4 calculus classes. But before I took calculus, I thought like calculus is very hard, extremely hard. I almost gave up to switch to business major. But like my friend who works for Facebook, he encouraged me to get through it because he's making a lot of money, and I like money too because I'm very traditional Chinese on this part at least. Because I want to make my time and my money I'm putting in America, make it worth it. That's why I'm also doing computer science as my major. So like I think if you think computer science is hard, like I think you can get through calculus very easy, because calculus is not that awful as you think. If you wisely choose a good professor who's giving a good grade in the course, you don't have to worry about that at all.
Amazing. Very good. Last question for you is, what is the best first date have you ever been on?
Probably the guy who took me to Leavenworth in Washington State, I think that was our first date. Then he just took me to this lovely Germany town. I think that was the best day I've ever had in my life.
For sure, it's gonna be unforgettable for sure forever. Very
yeah,
sweet.
Definitely.
Very sweet. Okay, Landon, it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay?
Okay.
So, I hope you are enjoying the interview. Before we do the word association game, don't forget to give a like, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button right there. Thank you so much and enjoy the word association game. Okay. One word for family.
Love.
Money.
Economy.
Okay. One word for love.
Sex. Oh my god, why? I just have sex just in my mind. I don't know.
One word for life.
Life. Life, right?
Yeah, life.
Happy.
Okay. One word for sex.
Love.
Politics.
Boring.
Religion.
Interesting.
Fear.
Scary.
Friendship.
Pure friendship. I can only just came out with this combo together.
Desire.
Also scary.
Regret.
A lot of things. That's like 3 words on regrets, right?
Yeah.
sad,
Okay, success.
happy.
One word for wish.
What's wish? Well, wish.
Yeah.
I see. Damn it. Wish. Okay, give me a second. Love.
Okay. One word for happiness.
Also love.
One word for Philadelphia.
Ghetto.
One word for USA.
Interesting. Definitely interesting.
One word for computer science.
Money. There's always money in computer science field.
And the last one now, China. One word.
Tricky. That's what I would describe China. Yeah, China is just very, or better, complicated. Yeah, complicated.
All right. Let's pretend I'm going to meet your best friend for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your best friend, what is the most beautiful thing about London, and what's something that he still needs to work on, to improve on? What your best friend would say?
I think he will be very honest to you. I think sometimes I get frustrated very easy, and I don't show myself, or you know what, I'm just gonna pretend me as my best friend who was visiting me here. I think he would definitely call me complicated, because that's who I am. I can be sad, happy, you know, like angry, mad, you know, everything, all the good combo added together. I'm very real. I think that's a lot of my friends describe me as well. Actually, I'm very real. I don't like pretentious people because that's the people I hated the most. Let me see. I like traveling, obviously. Spicy food nonstop. Like every meal, I have to eat spicy nonstop. Seriously, if I want to be healthy, I would just eat salad. But like, I think like that's just disgusting. I don't want to eat it at all. But like, if I got any other options that I don't have to worry about my health, I would definitely go with the most spicy food ever.
Ooh.
Yes, I love spicy food. I'm like absolutely obsessed with them. And I think he would definitely call me a massive fan stander for Charlie XCX because I just absolutely love her. He probably will call me a very basic gay because you know all the gay guys love Charlie XCX. Let me see. I'm not. I think he will describe me. I'm nice to the people that I like, but I'm not nice to the people that I don't like. I'm quite extreme on that part. I only be nice to the people I like. If I don't like the people, I can kind of be mean or just doesn't give. You know, sometimes I think that's my personality for sure. I'm very motivative. Yes, I think that's what he would describe me. Annoying sometimes, very annoying. Because I'm like, you know, 20 years old. Sometimes I just couldn't help to complain. Inexperienced, that's for sure. That's what he would describe me because my best friend, he's like 25 years old now, so he just finished his master degree in UK. So he been through quite a lot of things. And I think he would describe me as naive or blurt sometimes. Also hothead. That's why I am. Sometimes I just do things or say things without thinking twice.
All right.
That's it. Yeah, pretty much that's it.
Right, let's play now Landon and the Magic Box, and you can ask me a question. Okay, Landon, you can ask me a question now.
Okay, why do you choose to do this? Just like interview people, like, why do you like it? What motivate you to do stuff, and why do you do it?
Good question. Right, I believe that all of us, we came to this world for a reason. I think all of us, we have a path here in this world. And saying that, I have no idea how lucky I feel to be able to connect with so many people around the world when they are sharing their lives, when they are being honest, and also when they are connect with other people around the globe as well. I think the whole magic of the Magic Box, it's about letting people be themselves and also express themselves. And saying that, I have so many examples of people send me message that they connect with other people as well because of the interview. They saw somebody, I remember once somebody from Australia sent me a message saying that he watched an interview from someone in the US and he could see himself in the same situation as the person in the US was. So I think the whole part of the Magic Box London is about letting people be themselves and also connect with other people as well. I think all of us, we are so different, but at the same time as well, we are very similar. And I think all of us, we have a story to tell. And I think it's very fascinating to see people around the globe sharing their memories in life and also sharing their point of views. So yeah, that's the whole thing about the Magic Box. It's about letting people be themselves.
I see. I like that answer. That's pretty accurate. Yes. I mean, like, I briefly went through your Instagram page. I think it's very interesting and like, it's very like I'm saying interesting as a good way, not like a sarcastic way. I think like the stuff you're doing is like you can see like a lot of people from different countries see like what's their opinion about other stuff and what's their hobby, stuff like that. And I think your Instagram page definitely kind of open-minded me, like opened my eyes to see other stuff. Because before I came to America, I thought like, oh my god, so like pretty much like America is just the most interesting country. But like now I kind of realized that other culture is also interesting. It's also fun, and I also want to go experience that. I want to go explore more stuff. I want to go to more countries. I want to go communicate with more people, not just like English speaking countries, stuff like that, you know, like, yeah.
Amazing. Oh, thanks for sharing that. Thanks for being sweet and kind. And also thanks so much for taking the time as well for the interview today. I really appreciate that. I think it's so cool to see someone so young and at the same time as well so wiser, you know what I mean? I can see how much you are living your life, you're following your dreams, you're following your intuition, you're following your desires. And I think it's great to connect with someone with these mindsets. And I'm sure you're gonna go very far because as I can see here, you're very mindset, like your mind is really moving forward. And I think that's what matters. Thanks so much for the interview. But
thank you.
Before you go, if you can share a positive message, something that you live by.
Something to like live by, like a message?
Yeah, like a positive message, something positive that you'd like to share.
I think just do what you gotta do, follow your own heart. Never let anyone stop you. Like also I think learn something from older people, like at least a few years older than you. Listen to their story, their opinion, then try to pick up the good parts from the stuff they say. Like absolutely do not take their advice or opinion fully because you would just like copy and paste the other personality, but like at least pick up the good part from the guy he's saying to you, or like older wisely people, like just pick up the good part from the stuff they're saying. Do not copy other people's life track. Do what you gotta do. Don't ever let people stop you.
Amazing. I love the message. Thanks so much for the interview and you keep in touch, okay? One day I'll see you in Philadelphia one day, okay? Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.